Okay, let's get to the talk back. So we're going to answer some Knicks fan questions from YouTube now that the deadline has hit. This one is from John GNY from YouTube to Ian and CP. Ian, we'll come to you first. Are there any targets for buyouts after the deadline?
Yeah, I want to note first here on the buyouts, the Knicks, they cannot sign a player who was making $12.8 million or more with their previous salary because they're a first apron team. So, a guy like Marcus Smart, if he were to get waived by the Wizards, the Knicks do not have the ability to sign him. The one thing that I'm keeping an eye on with that 15th roster spot, March 1, I think, is the date where the Knicks will have enough room to fit a prorated veterans minimum salary into that under that second apron. And I know that TJ Warren had impressed them in camp, and I think he's continued to impress them by going down to Westchester and being with those young guys in the G League and really being a servant to them, as Josh Hart has said that he is to these starters. I mean, to have a veteran down there is so valuable. So I would keep an eye there in terms of where they might look on the buyout market. I don't know. Let's see who gets bought out. Let's see. I mean, I don't know what the Nets are going to do with Ben Simmons, but I don't think he would be a target for the Knicks. But let's see. Let's let the market materialize first. And I really do think that TJ Warren will get some at least consideration for that last spot.
Yeah. CP, how about you? Are there any targets on, the front of your mind for buyout?
For sure. And Chicago had gotten rid of Torrey Craig earlier this week. He's a guy up on my list. TJ Warren, as Ian said, Chuma Okeke as well. Those two guys in Westchester, I think, would be good additions to this team, especially if they're already running a similar system down there. Those are guys that you can plug right in. And as I said earlier at the top of the show, the Knicks have to be very, very careful if and when OG Anunoby does come back in the second half of the season. You can't have him out there logging those major minutes. I do not think he can handle the load on a consistent night. And so they're going to need a guy who can handle some minutes and give him a spell so that he can be ready for April. That's when you want OG Anunoby at his best. And so they need to tread carefully there. But the wing position has to be a priority if they can afford it on the buyout market.